name's Colin, great to have you along, and thanks for tuning in. It's live Tuesday. I'm just going to adjust everything as I normally do. I'm going to log on to my other phone. How are we all? Sorry I'm a little bit late, internet issues. I've gone on the other Wi-Fi. I've gone on my phone data Wi-Fi thing, not my house data Wi-Fi thing, if that makes sense. So I hope everyone's well. If you're watching on catch up, my name's Colin. I'm based in Bournemouth in the UK. Welcome to the channel, and go live every Tuesday. And I'm just going to log on. Bear with me. I don't like showing you the top of my head, but I will for a minute if that's all right. Your videos live. Hope everybody's well. First person on, if you can give me a sound and what do you call it? A sound and picture check. Oh, there's people on already. Oh my God. Bear with. I'm just listening to me own adverts. Oh, they're flying in, look. Right, who have we got? Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Big welcome. I'm back in the UK. Just turn my volume down. Back in the UK for now. A little bit of a suntan, you know what I mean? Hope everyone's well. Let's go into your comments straight away. Let's see who's in. Skip that. I'm here. Right, Prash, first out the traps. Look at that. How are you, Prash? Hope you are, mate. Hope your mum's well. Hope mum's super well. Love to you both. And Elton, good evening. And hey, JBM, good to see you back, mate. Good to see you back. Saw your video last night. I didn't comment on it. I will do later. Good to see you back in the land of the living. Hope you've been okay, mate. Saf, sound and pit good. Thank you. Lynn, evening, Lynn. How are you? Lynn, you little local, going viral. Hey, wow. If anybody's watching Sky News and BBC News, there's a little, hang on, I'm going to move that, there's a little pub in Fermanagh in Northern Ireland that's made their own Christmas ad. And yeah, it's gone mental. And it's Lynn's local. I saw it before, cracking, good on them. Don't know where you're going to fit all the people when it gets swamped by sightseers now and vloggers. Nikki, evening Nikki, how are you doing? Hope you're well, Nikki. Julie Curran, hi Julie, thanks for tuning in, nice to see you. Maria Ayres, hello Maria. JBM check, all good, thank you. Lynn Rowlands, evening Lynn, hope you're well, and Saf as well, sound good quality. Thank you Lynn, yeah, Saf's fine, a little bit poorly today. I had to go and get her from school, she's in the bath at the minute, chilling. So she's in the chat, but she's not too bad, she's fine. Martin Wass, evening Martin, I call freezing in Cumbria. Martin, do you know what, I've just looked out the window. Well, I'm going to nip out in a bit after the live, don't know if Saf's coming. It looks pretty chilly down here, mate. Do you know what, this time last week, I was walking round in shirt sleeves of an evening, what is it, 20 to 8. 8 o'clock in the evening over there in Los Cristianos last Tuesday night. It was 24, 25 degrees, easy at 8 o'clock. Well, I was doing a live, wasn't I, when you saw the temperatures. Come here, and according to my finger and a thing on a phone, it's 2 degrees here in Bournemouth. Wow. Right, let's have a look. David, I called it. How evening, David? How are you doing? David Butler's in. Good to see you, David. Hope you're well. A bit earlier than usual. Nice to have you along. If you come this early, David, you get all the gossip. You know what I mean? JBM ordered a new DJI Osmo action camera. Nice one, mate. Is that the Osmo 3, is it? The one that's got the little screen and everything else that everybody else seems to be getting? Nice one, mate. Picture quality on them was pretty good from what I've seen. There's a couple of vloggers who are using them, and I think Tim's waiting for one as well. And they seem pretty tasty. I'm point and shoot with my phone, mate, honestly. Everyone's saying hi to Saf, Carl Town. All right, Carl, I got back last night. Nice one, mate, yeah. Hope you both had a good time. Great meeting you, Carl. Cheers, great meeting you both. Apologies, didn't catch up with you and Rick's on the Loud Mile last night. I did get up there, but I'd missed you, Anne-Marie and Mike by about, well, Rick said by about 15 minutes, I think. So just missed you. I was rushing around on my last day. Anyway, oh, that spilled my drink everywhere. Right, quick catch up with comments and we'll tell you what's what. Sorry to South Prash calls. I found out how to transfer files through Wi-Fi. Better than using wires. Plus the socket is damaged. Uploads tonight. Nice one, Prash. Look forward to them. You're miles ahead of me on technology, Prash. You might as well talk to me about peas and carrots. Scott Barker, evening Scott. Hope you're all, mate. Good to have you in, Scott. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Hope you're well. Hope you're busy over there. Like the video, Scott. David Butler, 3 degrees in Ireland. Yeah, freezing in Manchester. Hit the thumbs up, thank you, man. 6 degrees in sunny Liverpool. Nice. Everyone's saying hello to Saf. Yeah, Saf. Saf's fine. She had physio yesterday. We were sort of talking about quick updates on Saf. So she won't mind me telling you all. We were looking at ways forward rather than just going to physio. You know, because she's got her exams coming up and stuff. She's running and missing much school. So that's how we are at the moment. Got to go back to the consultant. Today she went to school feeling a little bit under the weather anyway. I think this cold weather is affecting her joints and movement a little bit. And she finished a bit early today. She did her art exam. She did well in it. She's doing like an art exam thing, which is ongoing. She finished what she could on that, which she was happy with. I'll try and get you the picture. And yeah, so she came home. So she had an early one today, early-ish, but hopefully she's having a bath, get her joints moving, and she'll be back up and running tomorrow. She's made of strong stuff, you know what I mean. Kev Stamp, sorry I missed you last Tuesday, travelled back in UK, back Wednesday. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kev. Hope all's good, mate. Hope all's good. Yeah, last Tuesday, we'll go on about that. Great day. Absolutely fantastic day. I'll give you my thoughts on the walk last Tuesday. Absolutely fantastic day. Scott, brilliant video, mate. Thanks again. Hey, Scott, no problem. Glad you enjoyed it. Sorry it was a bit rushed because I just explained to you, Scott, last Wednesday. I know we had a brief chat, but I was chasing my tail, as you know. It was my last day. And I legged it over to see Karen and Steve. Had a couple of beers with them. And then she said, I'll do a video, you know, so, which I, of course I would, no problem. So normally I prepare a little bit better. But back over next week, Scott. So we'll hit something better for you, and you know we'll do. I'll do like a food review if you want, or you know a sit down with yourself, whatever. But yeah, if you don't know who Scott Barker is, everybody, Scott is one of the. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. You're one of the family. You're one of the owners of Times Square, which is a cracking, fantastic little venue, little bar diner. New York themed diner in Sunset Plaza, Sunset Bay over in Torviscus. I've done a vlog on it. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. His food is to die for. I had, the barbecue honey sticky chicken wings. Absolutely superb. Right, food, honestly, mwah. Great selection of beers. His mum, I presume it's your parents, it's got Steve and Anna, absolutely wonderful people. Sat there with a beer in my hand watching the Soul Brothers on me last night. What better way to end a few days trip to Tenerife. Absolutely fantastic venue. So for all those of you who go to Tenerife regular, get yourself over to Torviscus and get down to Sunset Bay in the plaza there. As you go down the steps, it's the first bar on your left. I've done a vlog on it, and Scott, Steve and Anne will look after you, honestly. Fantastic bar. I'll be back over next week, Scott. I'll pop in and see you, mate. And it was a pleasure doing a video. Pleasure meeting you, pleasure doing a video. Julie Cullen, not a chance to catch Tenerife vlogs, but we'll get around. No rush, Julie, they're not going anywhere. Viewing figures are really well. Just for the sort of people who are interested in the figure side of things. Not what I do it for, but yeah, I've put about 5 or 6 up. I've got a couple more to go up. And yeah, they seem to be proving very popular. I've put one up today of another bar, a friend's bar, and that I went in, and that's doing really well. So obviously very popular as usual. So appreciate everybody who watches them, hits the thumbs and all that. Ian at home. Ian, how are you, Ian? Sorry I missed you last week, Ian, but hopefully I know you're still around. I'm going to catch up with you next week for a mango juice or something. Let me know where you are. What I'll do, we land on Monday morning, Ian. Myself, my mate Eric. I'll tell you more about him as well. We land Monday morning, Ian. Not made any massive plans. Me Thursday next week is a little bit chocker, but other than that, me Saturday is me 23rd birthday, so I'm probably not going to be the one you want to see on my 23rd birthday. But any other day in year round, be great to meet up with you. Prash, can you say hello to my dad, Cara? He is listening in. Hello, Cara. Prash's dad. welcome to the channel, mate. Hope you're well. Nice to have you along. Thank you so much. Prash is a good lad. Makes good curries. Can't wait to meet him in person. Everyone's saying hello to Ian. Yeah, mum and dad. Thought it was Scott. Yeah, I didn't, you know, because you have to ask, don't you? But yeah, great people, lovely people. Honestly, Times Square, everybody, fantastic. I was sat there out the whole. I'll tell you this. I'm not just saying this because Scott's in the chat, right? But the whole 3 days, you go to Tenerife, you know what it's like. You're trying to get around doing things. The whole 3 days was a blur with the walk on the Tuesday, the sponsored walk. Doing vlogs. There's a mate of mine over there who I met up with who I've not seen for a couple of years. I was running round. When I got to Scott's Bar, Times Square, on the Wednesday evening, which was around about 6-7 o'clock, sat down. I can tell you now, even though the Soul Brothers were on and it was lively and everybody was in party mode, it was the first time in the whole 3 days I'd actually sat down and took a breath and relaxed. It's that sort of place, so get yourself along there. So really appreciate it, Scott. Back next week. And Scott, a lot of these people in the chat, right, we're all coming over for St. Patrick's Day next year. We're all over next March, mate. So I'll make sure I'll try and get them all over, and we'll come in mob-handed and bombard you. Right, where am I up to? Thanks for tuning in live, everybody. 25 in. Only been on 10 minutes. That's mad. Appreciate it. Big welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm going to update the board in a minute. A load of people joined over the past week or so, what with the Tenerife videos and stuff. So big welcome to everybody who's new to the channel. Thank you so much for the support and all the views and all the nice comments on the videos. Do appreciate it. Just to let you know, if you're watching in the background, whatever, and you've just joined for the Tenerife stuff, I have got another I've got about another 3 or 4 Tenerife videos to go on. I always save me. I've done a Veronica's video. It's not for the faint-hearted. I won't tell you too much. Nothing bad. I don't get hurt. I know that's what you all want to see. But now I've done a Veronica's video. That's coming up. That'll be on hopefully by the weekend. I've also done a video on a particular nightclub in Tenerife, which is sort of changing the direction a little bit. That is a must watch. Honestly, that is if I can get it to edit it properly and get it nice. There's a particular nightclub in Tenerife which you will all heard of. I won't say nothing yet because I promised them I wouldn't. I promised them I'd just send the video out. And there's a reason why. I went in there just to film the nightclub, but it ended up with an actual reason as to why I ended up filming, which is good. And great video for a nightlife Tenerife video. It's very positive. That's all I can say. Yeah, so I've got two. I've got that one and a Veronica's one. I've got a hotel review, and there is another one I can't. So I've got about 3 or 4 more Tenerife videos to come this week. And for those of you who are interested, sure you are. I'm back next Monday afternoon where we do round 2, and I'm there for a full week this time, so it's not going to be as rushed and hectic. Oh, that was the one. I've got a video which I probably won't put up till next week now because I need to redo the ending with Dan Crackmaster. Yeah, so I'm back there next week. So there's loads more Tenerife stuff to come, people. Loads more. Can't get enough, can we? Right, let's have a look. NetNets. Oh, you knew NetNets. Hi, Cole. Loved your vlogs. Shame I missed you while I was there in Tenerife. Oh, that's a shame, yeah. Well, over there 3 or 4 times a year, so give me a shout when you're next there. Nice to have you on. Edinburgh Honest Guide, evening Michael. Hi Colin, everyone. How are you, Mike? I hope you're well. I saw you got back safe. Cheers, Colin. Yeah, no worries, Ian. Defo meet up, 100% meet up. Thank you, Anne. Thank you for the mods tonight. Stick the links on if you want. If you've got a channel or whatever, anything you want to plug in, drop a message and Anne or David or somebody will put it on for you. Magnus freezing in Glasgow. There it is. Prash getting back to editing. Subscriber's not happy with me as he is waiting. Catch up later. All right, Prash. No worries, mate. Do your worst, and I'll catch you later. Hello to Mum Super and hello to your dad Cara if you're still listening. Appreciate it. NetNets was very hot. Do you know what? Last week it was absolutely roasted. I got there on Monday afternoon and it was hitting, well, you've seen the video when I landed the travel thing, it was 30 degrees. And the only day it was, I mean, I was only there for sort of 4 days really. The only day we had a bit of cloud was the Tuesday, which was the day I went for the Fight Against Cancer sponsored walk. The cloud came over. There was little spots of rain here and there. At one point we had a bit of a downpour, and it stayed cloudy all day. Out of the 4 days, that was the one day it was cloudy, and that was the day I lost me Quicksilver 200 quid sunglasses. Not to worry. Not to worry. Sandra Rothwell Murphy, good evening Sandra, how are you? Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all good, Sandra. Mike says fun 3 days. It was a mad 3 days. David Butler. Phil Brewer, sorry didn't get a chance to see you go home tomorrow. Oh, nice one, Phil. Sorry I missed you, mate. Hope you're having a great time over there. Hang on, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, Phil, hope you're having a good time. Hope the weather stayed nice for you, mate. Safe journey back. There'll be other times, Phil. Other times. As long as you've left me some beer in the taps. P.S. Prash, it's snowing Sunday in Coventry. Keep it. Don't want to know. Mike's good. 2 weeks for my trip again for me. I won't be filming much, the wife has told you. Yeah, you got to do what the wife says, Michael, but get some videos on. Night vlogs are the best. I found that some establishments advertise singers, but when you get there, they say the singer is on holiday. It happened most nights while I was on there, 13th to 24th. Yeah, you're right. But to be fair, there is a sort of legitimate reason behind it. I mean, well, there's several reasons behind that, and I'm not sticking up for any venue, but what I'd say there is, I mean, firstly, yeah, the nighttime vlogs, for whatever reason, when I do my nighttime vlogs, they're the ones that get watched the most. I'm sure you lot just want me to get beaten up on camera, which will happen one day, I know. But yeah, thanks for that, appreciate that. In terms of the singers being billed and not as advertised, it can be down to several things. I know at this time of year, there's quite a few that are either ill because there's a massive round of coughs and flu and all sorts going on over in Tenerife at the minute. I think Shelley, the singer, she's not been too well. She had to cancel a few nights. I'm just going off the top of my head. If I looked into it, there's loads. There's a massive round of, like I say, sore throats and all sorts going. So some of them aren't well. Some of them, to be honest with you, I think it's a barge, just not updating the posters as efficiently as they should do. And the other one is a lot of them seem to have gigs over in the UK. I'm going over next week, as I keep reminding everyone. And I know for a fact next week there's at least 1 or 2 of the main entertainers who are back in the UK for a day or two. I think Mike Levy Jr. is coming over to the UK. I know he was in Germany last week. Yeah, there's some acts that are coming over here to do gigs over here and to see family and stuff for Christmas. And the bars probably just forget to update the posters and stuff. But yeah, I agree. You should turn up and get what you expect to see. You know, it's not good. But you know, I'm sure they'll do something about it if enough people kick off. Lynn, I'm getting as bad as Kevin for losing things. I should have made a vlog out of it, shouldn't I? Watch to the end. This ended in disaster. Cheers, Phil. Ian, true, Colin, of all years we've come, the heat last week was horrendous. It's been better this week. Nice one, yeah. It was proper. It was cracking the flags. The day I got there, Monday, I know your first day seems the hottest. Tuesday was cool, but Wednesday went back up again. So, not for November as well. Wow. Or even a lot of the locals I spoke to and entertainers and people, you know, everyone else, they were saying, oh, it's been like it all year. But it's what we go for. Tonight's drink, everybody, I'm going to shock you all. Is my camera wonky? I normally have a mad drink with little bits of fruit or jelly or whatever. Tonight, I'm healthy this week. I'm on the water. Nice, cold, mineral water. Bit dehydrated. $34 in, comments are flying in. I will chat in a minute, just keep up with everyone. Susan McLaughlin, hi Susan. How are you? Hope you're good. Yeah, we're both well, thank you. Yeah, Saf's good. She's in the bath at the minute. Cole, do I know if there will be a Christmas area markets in Tenerife? Maybe fun fair rides, big tree. I haven't got the foggiest, mate. I know from past experience, Ian at home or somebody who's there now might be able to tell you better. I remember years ago when I used to go at Christmas when Saf was little, my eldest was little, and we were with the mum. Los Cristianos used to have a big fun fair at Christmas up by opposite the Apollo Centre, sort of opposite where Park Santiago 6 now is. And there was a big fun fair, and then you went down into Los Cristianos and they'd have like festive stuff going on there, but no Christmas market as such. I've never seen a Christmas market over there, so no, never seen one. I don't think it's a thing. I know after Christmas, January, they have the Three Kings Festival. Now that's more of a celebration. Each little town, I know Adeki does it. If you go on Night Strider's vlogs, he vlogged one last year live. They have what's called a Three Kings, which is like a big Christmassy themed carnival through the town centres. That is after Christmas. That's January. I think it's January the 5th or the 6th. Somebody with more knowledge on that can correct me, I'm sure, or add on to it. Who we got? Lynn, come back home with a bad cough and still got it. There's loads going over there. Ian, have I heard from Trisha? I think she's struggling a wee bit. I did see she wasn't too good, Ian. She put a comment on one of my videos today about Tony Christie tickets, or was it yesterday? So she is around. I think she's okay. I'll drop her a message. Anne and David usually. Oh, there you go. Anne's already commented. I'll leave it to Anne. Distraction, how you doing, mate? I'm fine, thank you. Distraction. I'm pre-Tenerife trips. Yeah, come back last Thursday, going on Monday. So I'm getting over that one, mate. Preparing for the next one. Hope you're well, Distraction. Good to see you. Chatting to Johnny last night. He was in Benidorm in an hotel. JBM's Blackpool from 9th to the 15th. Nice one, Jay. Get some videos on, mate. It'll be cold. Make sure you pack your jumpers. It's true, everyone had a cough. I was drinking the honey rum. There's a good idea. If you go to the vlog I put up today in Highfish Bar, I had a honey rum in there last week. Oh, it was proper. I've never had honey rum like it. There's honey rum and there's honey rum. Jamie Priest, hi Colin, how are you? One of the best vloggers. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. That means a lot considering the company I'm with. Thank you so much. Nikki Dunn, hi Nikki, good evening. Nice to see you on, Nikki. Hope you're well. Hope buddy's well. Nikki's got a channel, everyone. Go and see Nikki's channel. Everyone in the chat reminds it, thumbs up, shares the video out to others. It certainly does. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. And yeah, Trish is around, yeah. I don't know what to do. Right, let's catch up. Struggling, okay. I'm one of the best vloggers. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Alan Sterling, hi mate, how are you doing? Hope you're still well. Still good for a beer next week in Tenerife? Yes, Alan, I am certainly. Drop us a message, mate, on Messenger or Instagram, whatever. I'll be doing some lives as well. So yeah, you'll see us around, Alan. I'm there Monday 4th through fly back on Monday the 11th, mate. So yeah, defo up for a beer. Absolutely, I've not forgotten. Stuart Donnelly, hi Stuart, hope you're well, mate. Evening to yourself, hope you're all good. Honey rum with 1 block of ice, yeah. the one I was given was actually given in what looked like, do you remember the little pint glasses with a handle, like the little dimpled glasses? Is my camera going lopsided or is it my eyes? I was given a honey rum in what looked like that. Do you remember them pint glasses, like a tankard with the dimples on the side that you used to drink Watney 7 barrel out of, right? I was given a honey rum shot in a little miniature one of them last week, and it felt warm, like as it had been warmed up, and cool, I tell you. I'm very kind, yeah, hi Nick, right, okay, so there we go, yeah, so I think I'm caught up, 35 in. Big thanks everyone for tuning in, Tuesday night. More water. So, what we'll cover first, yeah, big vlogs have done. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your comments. Keep on coming. Hit the thumbs up on the vlogs. Get them out there. I didn't do as many as maybe I wanted to or could have, but it was a bit of a rushed 3 days. The main reason I went over there was actually not to vlog anyway, although I did do a few. The main reason was the Fight Against Cancer in Tenerife walk, which was on the Tuesday. So it was a week ago today. Wow. Yeah. So you'll have seen the vlogs. It was organised by Mr. Webby and Tim Dowd in conjunction with FACT, which is, as most of you know, it's an organisation set up, as I've now learnt, about 8 years ago, to help support cancer sufferers and their families in Tenerife. So it's anybody. So it can be expats or people native to Tenerife, workers, whoever. And basically a large chunk of their work involves getting people to and from hospitals, especially up in the north of the island, providing them with any equipment, just making their life generally easier and better, providing them with a substitute for any lost earnings, all sorts of things they do. Massive help. And the people who run the organisation, charity, there's Fran and the rest of them, fantastic people. The dedication is endless. That's all I can say, and I can't pay tribute to enough. They're lovely people, fun people to be around, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. And it was a privilege, as I'm sure Edinburgh Michael will agree, to be a part of it. I didn't do very much. You know, I was just there to book up the numbers and, you know, chuck a few quid in and get people to chuck a few quid in. But yeah, the walk was great, albeit the weather wasn't fab, but that kept us all cool. We started off in Los Cris, down at the, Queen Vic, I think it was, by the Market Tavern. Went over to the Highlander in Park La Paz. Highlander, massive shout out to them. They provided us with some pit stop food and bottles of water and stuff. Really hospitable. And then we went over to Oddfellas on Vistas Beach. Great little bar. Guy from Manchester, can never remember his name. And then we ended up in Webby's local Hopping Grapes on Puerto Colon. So I walked most of the way with North Tenerife man Steve. We had a bit of a chat, which was good. What an interesting and fantastic guy he is. And yeah, on the day overall, I think they raised, the total on the actual day was it was the best out of the 3 walks. It was over €1,100. So every single penny of that, because it's not a charity with directors and all that sort of stuff, every single penny of it is going to where it should be going. So I'm not sure how much was raised over the whole campaign of the 3 walks, but I'm sure, you know, with Webby's sponsors and all that, it's running into several €1,000. So yeah, and the only other shout out I'm going to give about it, apart from the fact that I really enjoyed it, is that I'm sure most of you know, anyone in the background who's new to the channel, if you go to timothydowd.com/Webby, there's an online auction of sports memorabilia, loads of stuff up for grabs. So go and take a look, stick some bids in, help Webby offload all the stuff, and every single penny he raises, again, that's going to Fight Against Cancer in Tenerife. Over there next week. Anything else you want me to do while I'm there, I'll gladly do it, not a problem. So yeah, so great, appreciate it. I don't think Webby's in the chat. He's probably out with the dog. No, he's not in the chat, but yeah, appreciate it. So I want to go on record, privileged to be a part of it. Alan Sterling, message you on Twitter over on the 5th, where you're staying when you're over. Okay, yeah, that's cool, mate. Yeah, message you on Twitter, Alan, I'll keep a look out for it. I'm staying over by Sant Elmo Strip at the Los Cristianos end in one of the complexes there. So just before you hit Los Cristianos from Las Americas, there's a little roundabout. Don't know how well you know it. If you go, actually no, if you come from, I'm confusing it here. If you come from Los Cristianos along Sant Elmo Strip towards Las Americas, you got Lucky Sevens on your right. Go to the end of that, there's a little roundabout, takes you left towards Vistas Beach, goes up towards Park Santiago 6. By that roundabout, up on the hill, there's some holiday complexes. I'm staying around there, mate, but I can get anywhere, mate. I can get over. I've got a hire car. we're going to have a couple of beers, I can get a taxi. Give me a shout wherever you're going to be, and we'll come and meet. Stuart Donnelly, late to the party. Hey, don't worry about it, Stuart. Better late than never. Edinburgh Honest Guide, you rubbed the tattoo off yet? I'll cover the tattoo in a minute. Let me just catch up with the, comments. Thank you, Nikki. There's the Instagram. Anybody wants to hit the Instagram, drop me a message on there. Does anyone else have no sound on TV but fine on phone? Oh, it's Damien. All right, mate. Oh, I hope there's not an issue getting me out on telly. You know what I mean? Hope you're well, Damien. All things Tenerife. Hello, Keith. How are you? Hello, everyone. Cole, really enjoyed your vlogs. Heading over in 18 days and counting. Nice one, Keith. Yep, you're there for Christmas, I believe. Superb. Mike's on about the walk. It was great. Some of us took taxis. I've got my suspicions. You lot were a bit fast. Tell you, right, listen. Everybody in the chat now who knows the area, right? So, we were out on Park La Paz, right? On the strip of bars where Hole in the Wall and all that is, right? In the Highlander. And me and North Tenerife man Steve, right? Who aren't exactly heavy on our feet. We can move, right? Everybody shot off ahead of us. Me and Steve are chatting away. Oh, we better catch up. So we started walking and I rung Webby and I said, Webby, where are you? And he goes, we're down by, what's that big cafe on the seafront? Metropolis, whatever it's called. We're there, right? So I said, Steve, come on, let's get a move on it. So me and Steve, a walk turns into a gallop, right? We're power walking. Gets on the seafront, up to Metropolis, and you can see quite far ahead, couldn't see anybody, right? We were there in minutes. Phone's Webby again. Where are you, Webby? Oh, we're up by Veronica's, but we've gone inland. We're on the street. Are you sure? He goes, yes. Well, all right, okay. We'll catch you up. So we legged it up to Veronica's, having a gander around. Nobody there. Couldn't see anybody going up towards a decky on the seafront. We get up to Hopping Grapes in Puerto Colon. They're all there, and they're all about 2 or 3 beers in. I reckon a little white car with a green light was involved. Me and Steve, you ask North Tenerife man if he comes in the chat, or if next time he's in anyone's chat, you ask Steve how fast me and him, because I was thinking of doing a video. I was going to go live or just do a video with me and Steve. Didn't have time. We were bombing it. We were, honestly, we're like a pair of sprinters. Anyway, enough of that. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Taxiware, when we did that walk. See, come on, Marie, spill the beans. Were the taxes involved? Julie, off now, Cole. Catch you next time. Need to go dry me. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Julie. Really appreciate it. Catch you next time. My next live will be on the sunny side. Sounds great on TV. Yeah. Thank you, Anne, for doing that. TimothyDow.com, Webby. Jamie, what would make Buddy's bars and Timmy Trolls? Yeah, we did walk. We did walk it. Webby said you were in front. No, we were way behind. We turned up about 20 minutes after you lot. Yeah, so it was all good fun that day. All in good fun. And what a great day it was. Great way to raise money. I'll do it again at the drop of a hat, I tell you. Okay, on to the next one. Little topic. Now listen, there is a vlog coming the way, right? I was meant to finish this vlog. When you see the vlog, you'll understand, right? I was meant to finish this vlog in Tenerife last week, but it just didn't happen. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Basically, over the past few weeks when I've been sat here on a Tuesday, I've had my long sleeve shirts on. Tonight's shirt, by the way. Look, little toucans, or are they pelicans? Toucans, aren't they? Evening, Gav Hodge. How you doing, mate? Odell and Little Noel. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, last few weeks I've been wearing me hoodies and stuff, not because I've not had the heating on, or it's been too cold, or I've had the window open, purely because I've been hiding a tattoo. Right, and here it is. Don't know how well it's showing on camera. It is the logo of Tenerife First Excursions, Live the Dream. And I started a vlog over here at my mate's tattoo studio in Bournemouth, Tom's Tattoos, and I got it done. And then I ended the vlog in Bournemouth saying, do you know what it is? And I showed a bit of it, and then I cut off like that. And then the idea being, when I get to Tenerife, it opens up and I'm in Dan's shop, and I've got the Tenerife First Excursions tattoo. That is the vlog, but there's a little bit more to it that I won't tell you about. You'll have to watch the vlog. Now, I was going to do it last week when I got there. I did actually see Dan. We sat down on the day I got there. We sat down for a good half hour or so, just chatting and catching up, and time caught on us. So I didn't get a chance to do the vlog because then he had one of his suppliers turned up and he was busy, and I had things to do. So I said, right, Dan, catch you on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday the walk took over. Wednesday it just didn't happen. My timings were out. Dan was busy. So the plan is, when I'm over next week at some point, hopefully, all things being well, Dan's a busy man, but we're going to do it because there's a couple of other things we want to do as well. So wait for that. Now then, I did show the tattoo live on the end of my live on Wednesday night, and since then I've had some comments. I've had some comments. Most of the comments have been, it's not real, and I think this was backed up by Tim doing a fake one yesterday, which he showed me before he published it, and I said, no, go ahead, publish it. And Tim's was like a computer animated, or whatever you call it, image. Guys, this is real, okay? I promise you, 100%. If anyone, Marie, you were in Tenerife, Michael, you were in Tenerife, it is real. Look. I mean, you know, a fake one. I had it done at the end of October. So it is real. The other comment I got was, you must be mental, you must be mad getting that tattoo. What if he changes the logo? What if Dan doesn't like it? What if they ask you to take it off, whatever? No, listen, it's been in the planning for some time. It's going to form part of a bigger sort of image on that arm. I've been planned it for months. There's already a Tenerife tattoo on there. There's going to be another one in a week or two's time. So it is an ongoing thing. It's not something I did at the drop of a hat or on a whim, I promise you. So there you go. It is real, and it wasn't a drop of a hat job where I was in Tenerife. I wasn't drunk when I got it done. It was done here in Bournemouth by a very established tattoo artist, and it's part of a bigger one. And I like it, but I know some of you think I'm mad, but hey, horses for courses. But I promise you it's real. Right, Marie says you walked all the way. All right, I believe it. Only because you're saying it, Marie. I don't believe any of the others. If you say you walked all the way, I believe you. Gav Hodge, it's quite a decent shirt. Thank you, mate. Coming from you. Distraction. Fashion police called. David Butler, you must have great central heating cold with that light summer shirt. It's actually, yeah, it is quite warm in here. We have got the heating on, but it's only about 20. Saying that, do you know what? I'm starting feeling a bit stuffed up and bunged up today. I hope I'm not coming down with anything for next week. I've got a big gig on Saturday as well. A night on Veronica's. No, I promise you, I know what you're getting. It wasn't done in Veronica's when I'm at 15 pints in. Vinny, sorry I'm late. I do have a note from my mum. Sorry, sexy. Hey, no problem, Vinny. Better late than never. We've got another 20 or so minutes yet anyway, so plenty to talk about. How are you doing, Vinny? I'm on the water tonight. Right, Alan's homemade vlogs. Nice one, Alan. Just walked from the station. -5, no snow. Right, keep it. Marie, we did walk all the way, no taxi involved, Col. Yeah, only because I'm only believing you, Marie. I wouldn't believe Michael or Webby or Tim or any of the others. I know what they're like. I'm only joking. Teens on. Saf's mum's in the chat. You better not be coming down with another cold. You left it me. I know, I hope not. I'm feeling a bit at the back of the throat and all that. But no, I'll drink my lemon and ginger and keep going. Alan Sterling, no worries, called dropping this on. Nice one, Alan. Look forward to it. My local is the Bell, so don't know if you fancy it. Yeah, you mentioned that last time, Alan. Definitely, because it's pretty central, the Bell, isn't it? And I'll be mooching around the Dublin a little bit as well, and a few of the bars down there. So yeah, no problem with the Bell, Alan. I did pop in there last week because was it yourself who asked me to ask somebody? I can't remember the name now, but I had it on my thing, and I did pop in there, but it was so busy. The girl behind the bar was rushed off her feet, you know. Net's cool. What a loyal lot of vloggers you all that do Tenerife. Yeah, we all get on by it. Overall, Nets, we all get on and support each other. I say overall, okay. The more you get to know the score, yeah, overall we'll sort of have a laugh, support each other, and you know, do mad stuff. Some madder than others. Vinny, plain drink, plain shirt. Vinny, it's not a plain shirt, mate. Look, it's got toucans on it. Saf got me this one, I think, for Father's Day about a year or two ago, or birthday or something. Ask Michael and Webby, Col. Webby will tell me anything, Marie, you know what he's like. Right, Keith, all things say, Col, you're nuts. I love Tenerife first excursions and Dan is a gentleman, but you're nuts, fair play. Some of the most interesting people I've ever met are nuts. I'll take that how I read it, mate, and yeah, I'm not nuts. Well, I am. Yeah, but you're right, Dan is an absolute gentleman, and yeah, cracking fella. Hopefully catch up with him next week at some point again. Like I say, we did have a chat. He's all right. He sends his best to everyone. He's mad busy, as usual. Busy time of year coming up now. You know, as most of you know Tenerife, it's coming into high season for December and New Year. And while I was there, the phone was going nuts. His staff were going, you know, really busy, and so I didn't, you know, out of politeness, you don't hang around there. Always good to catch up. London streets and places. All right, mate. Nice to be back in the rain and wind after Tenerife. Yeah, great, isn't it? Cheers, Colin. A way to have a wee honey rum. Yeah, cheers, Ian. I'll be in touch next week. Meet up. Definitely, mate. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your stay in. Hope the weather keeps. Get the honey rum down here. Leave some for us, and have a cracking time, mate, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks for joining in, mate. Do appreciate it. 42 in chat. Hit the thumbs up. Okay, next thing I'm going to tell you, next week, everybody, for Tenerife, there's one of my mates coming over. He's not in the chat. Sometimes he pops in on his way home or whatever. He's probably out on a lash. Yeah, there's one of my mates coming over with me next week. His name's Eric. He's basically a drinking partner. He's ex-Royal Marine, which I'm sure he won't mind me saying, and he's coming over for the week. He has been to Tenerife before, but many years ago. I think like he was over there with the forces, and you know, his experience in nights out or on squaddy nights out and all that sort of thing. But he's a cracking fella. He's sort of he does a similar job to myself. He hosts karaoke nights over here in Bournemouth on a part-time basis. In the daytime, he's a builder and does all sorts of building work. So he's great fun, and he's well up for doing the videos. He's well up for sort of meeting everybody and joining in the crack and everything. And I'm sure it'll be fun on the videos. We've got a few things planned through Dan. Not that we've actually got around to booking anything yet, but we've got some stuff in the pipeline, which will be a bit unbelievable. I can't believe I'm doing some of them. So yeah, look out for that. Eric, his name is, and he'll be in the first one. We'll do a get in there vlog or whatever you call it, a travel vlog. We'll do that, and then we'll do a first day vlog. He'll come in on the lives. He'll rip me to shreds. Loads of banter, and if you honestly, when you see him, give him some banter on the screen. You cannot offend him, right? You cannot offend him. So just give him stick, give him loads of stick, and yeah, we'll do some great videos. So I hope you enjoy what he does on the screen. It'll be funny. And if anyone's got a load of money, we might need you to come and bail us out of the local nick. So that'll be fun. So just thought I'd drop that in. Everyone's saying bye to Ian. Jamie Priest, Colin, 2020, I did 1,100 miles on my mobility scooter in a month for charity. Jeez. Nice one, Jamie. Let me know where that was. 2020, 1,100 miles in a month. So that's what, 30 days? That's about 35 mile a day. Blimey. That must have took some doing, mate. Well done to you. Well done to you. London Streets, hoping to be in Tenerife when you're there next week. Would be good to meet up for a beer and a good chat about Molinicas groups. Yes, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Drop me a line. I'm around the 4th to the 11th there. So yeah, if you can drop us a line, let us know where you are. As I say, I've not made any concrete plans as yet in terms of day-to-day, apart from the Thursday afternoon. I've got something booked. But yeah, drop us a line one evening. Be free most evenings. Be great, and maybe get something on camera if that's all right with yourself. Yeah, everyone say nice ones to Jamie. Lynn, Spanish bail bond pending. Yeah. It'll be a different Veronica's vlog next week, let's put it that way. Yeah, great effort, Jamie. Back to reality, yeah, so there we go. So that's everything. Just let you all know I'm still alive. I've got a couple, as I said earlier, for those who missed it, I've got a couple of Veronica's vlogs, that sort of vlog to come. I'm going to confuse the hell out of everybody. I've got a couple of Disneyland Paris vlogs that are coming up as well. I meant to put them on before I go, but I just didn't get time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on before I go. The reason being, I need the memory space on my camera and my phone and my GoPro camera. So if I put a Disneyland Paris vlog up before the end of the week, everybody, don't be thinking I've gone to Paris instead of Tenerife. It's just a vlog that I've put up just so I can free some space on my phone for next week's shenanigans. So that's coming up. If anybody's got any ideas or anything you want me to cover or do next week, any bars, that little hidden gems that you might know or I might not know about, stick them down. Me and Eric will go and have a look. We'll do a bit of exploring. We've got a hire car, so one day, oh, that reminds me, yeah, for those who want to meet, if you're on the island, Wednesday, I'm going up to north of Tenerife. I'm going to go up to Puerto de la Cruz and hopefully meet up with Steve and Denise Pearson, North Tenerife people. So that'll be Wednesday daytime into the evening, then I'll be back on the Wednesday night. So that's the other thing I've got planned. But yeah, any ideas, just give me a shout. Let's catch up. Lynn Rowland's getting arrested. I hope not, Lynn. And it sounds it could get messy. We won't be on it every night, Alan. Eric's getting too old to do more than 2 or 3 nights in a week. So, but yeah, there'll be a couple of nights out, let's put it that way. Look out for, I'll tell you what I'll be doing. Friday the 8th of December, we'll be out. We'll probably go up and see Rick and Shelley on the Friday the 8th. Saturday the 9th is going to be probably the biggie. Yeah, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be the party nights, I think, next week. Jamie, just look up 500 miles without a voice. Okay, mate, nice one. If there is a link, Jamie, stick it in the comments, mate, if you've got a direct link to it. Nikki, I'll be checking Canarian weekly for 2 madmen arrested. You know us too well. Vinny, I was going for a 2-mile run today, but I remembered 2 things. You're fat and you can't run. That's all you need to remember, mate. Net, will I be doing most evening live vlogs? If you want me to. I do think my own personal preference for doing lives is the sort of early evenings. I was trying to get a sunset one last week, but the sun sets now at about 5:30, 6 o'clock in Tenerife. I thought it was still about 7, so I missed it on both nights, obviously. But yeah, if I get enough feedback where you don't get sick of me doing lives, I'll gladly do them. Not a problem at all. You know, I'll do an hour of an evening, or an hour. On the Saturday the 9th, that's probably going to be, if not an afternoon vlog, a very early evening one. And then we'll see how it goes. On the Sunday, I might do one from Times Square live, do a food one for Scott Barker and Stephen Ann. Might do a live from Times Square if the signal's good in there. But yeah, let me know. I'm not bothered. If you want lives, if you don't want me to do a live, I won't do them. If you want me to do them and you all want to say hello and have a bit of crack, let's get it on. All things Tenerife. Keith, have I been to Bar Inferno, Los Chris? Check it out, very cool. Keith, is that the little, what looks like a little haunted one? Somewhere by Dreamers. I was doing my live last week and I came across it. I knew it was there somewhere, but it was all lit up of an evening. And I was live, and at one point I thought, should I go in? But I thought, no, not live. I don't like just strolling into bars live, unless they know I'm going, of course. But yeah, I'd love to do a vlog on that place. I believe it's a bit quirky and a bit creepy and a bit off the beaten track. If it's that one, Keith, then yes, definitely 100% I want to do a vlog on that one. In my mind's eye, I'll go in it in the daytime first or early evening, have a chat with them, and then if it's okay, then I'll do it as like a hidden gem type of walk, like I did with High Fish Bar. I'll film over there, I'll do a little walk around, and then I'll end it in the Bar Inferno. I think that's the one you're on about. London streets, visit Chicago's. Yes, definitely. Not been up there yet. I didn't get a chance last week. Definitely do that. Elevated terrace to enjoy a drink, yeah. Could be a good place for a live, because imagine the signal will be good up there. Magnus, anyone been to Buddy's Bar? No, I haven't personally. I know a couple of people have. But no, I've not been up there yet. All things Keith, yeah, Keith, the very one. Yeah, definitely Keith, then yes I will, 100%. Up from Dreamers, that's the one, yeah. Vinny, plan a live in Dillon's with Rick and Shelley both on. Alright, yes, Vinny. They're both on the Friday the 8th. So I'll speak to them. I'll speak to them first. If they're okay with me doing that, then no problem. Marie, nothing to brag about, just like any bar on the island. Oh, right, okay. I'm assuming you're on about Inferno. I heard it was a bit quirky. Seriously good, they really don't mind. I did a short in it. Oh, nice one. All right. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. I'll go and put my slant on it. A little hidden gem. Because it is a little bit off the beaten track. Why not? Let's do it. Absolutely. So if I'm missing anyone's comments, I do apologise. They're flying in here. 38 on. Net went to Buddy's on the second day of opening, had to wait 20 minutes for a drink, table service only, isn't working, I could admit, because of the toll problems. Alright, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a new bar, give them a chance, I'm sure they'll sort whatever teething problems have got out. You know, new bar, new staff, new management, new ways of working. You know, I believe they've wiped the slate clean, they've got totally new staff in there. So they're going to be finding their feet and finding a way for quite some time yet. So, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? I've not been in there yet. I've said it many times on here. I don't really know Andrew that well. As a vlogger, he keeps himself very much to himself and does his own thing. I think if anyone's going to go in there and do a vlog, there's better people positioned than me to do it. Kev Scotsman is the one that comes to mind. I think Kev has a bit of a relationship with him, maybe Dan. You know, there's other vloggers who are in a much better position than me to actually go in and do a vlog with Andrew on the actual bar himself. Other than, of course, the ones Andrew's going to do himself, because at the end of the day, it's their bar, and it's up to them to market it how they want. But I've not been in. Will I go in for a pint if I'm passing that way? Be honest with you, before my YouTube days, it wasn't a bar I went in anyway. It seemed very local and, you know, sort of catering for the local expats in there. It wasn't like a holiday type bar unless you knew about it. So it wasn't one I'd go in anyway. But if we're passing, who knows? Wouldn't have waited 20 minutes for a scoop. No, you don't have to. That's the big thing, isn't it? You don't have to wait 20 minutes, because there's 1,000,001 bars up there who will serve you, if not straight away, more or less straight away. But like I said, teething problems, who knows? Stuart Donny, does a number 40 bus from the airport go to Las Americas? Yes, it does, Stuart. I can tell you this, if you look at my travel day vlog, that was a laugh, that travel day vlog. I enjoyed doing that. I'd never got the bus ever in Tenerife in my life. I got off the plane not knowing what to expect, not even knowing really where to go. If you watch Kevin Scotsman in Tenerife, he did a vlog on it, where to get the bus. So I was literally following what he put in his vlog, and it's nice and simple. You just literally walk out of arrivals onto the pavement outside the front of the airport, and to your right's all the taxis. Then you've got all the transfer buses, hopper buses, and then just to your left you'll see it. You can't miss it. It's a big green bus stand, okay? And there's about 4 or 5 different stands for the green buses. Now I got on number 40, I think it was, and it goes from the airport. It took me to get from the airport to Central Hotel, which is by Vulcano. It took me about 15 minutes. It goes straight through to Los Cristianos, round the Apollo Centre, then it drops down, and then along through, is it where the Mariola Hotel is? I forget what that place is called. Is it Camison or something like that? It goes along there, and then you're there right in Vulcano. So, and then after that, I think it goes over to Adeki, and it was €3.70 for a single trip for an adult. So yeah, banging. I was there. I was in an airport hotel 15 minutes. Would I do it again? Yeah, definitely. If I was travelling alone or I didn't need a car for the rest of my stay, I'd definitely do it again. I would do a bus rather than a taxi. 1, it's cheaper. 2, it's just as quick. Fantastic. Yeah. So defo, if you're thinking about getting a bus, just do it. If you need a car for the rest of your holiday, then I'd hire a car at the airport. Or if there's a massive family of you and you don't want to, you know, you've got young kids or whatever, then all right, do a taxi or a car. But if you're just on your own or with your missus or a group here and you're all happy just carrying a bag and getting on, get the bus. Vinny, he did a live the other day with his mum and dad. I was presuming about Andrew Vinny. They did say problems with the till and other things, new bar. Yeah, they're going to have problems, they're going to have issues. New bar, innit? JBM, am I working this week? Yes, Jay. Tomorrow night I'm working, Thursday night I'm working, Friday night I'm working, Saturday I've got a massive gig. Jay, you'll know this, Bournemouth Pavilion Theatre this weekend. I've got a big annual event that I'm hosting part of that for. And then busy weekend, Friday night, when I finish Friday night, which will be about 1 AM, then I've got to drive to Essex to pick up Tina, who's Saf's mum, who was in the chat earlier. I'm picking her and the 2 children up, bringing them back to Bournemouth, so they'll be spending time with Saf while I'm away. Then the next day, Saturday, I've got my big one. Sunday, I'm having a day off, got to pack me carrier bag, and then I'm away Monday morning. Next tills went down. They had to ask each other table what they'd ordered and drank, so they got ripped off by dishonest people. Yeah, there's no need for that. Pen, paper and cash on ordering will always be the best. Yeah, they'll learn by their mistakes, won't they? Like any new business, you learn by your mistakes. Modern technology, it's not infallible. You know, shame that people rip off though. You know, they're there because I'd imagine most of Andrew's customers will know who Andrew and Laura are and will follow them on the channel. To go in there and do that's a bit out. Alan, got to go folks, some work prep to do tomorrow. Got 3 home office Zoom calls. Nice one, Alan. Alan, listen, thanks for tuning in, mate. Really appreciate it. Hope you're well. Don't work too hard and keep warm. James Kerr. Hello, James. Oh, glad you made it home safe. Yes, James, how are you, mate? Sorry, I didn't get a chance to talk to you very much on the walk. I was looking round for you a couple of times. I was going to get you on camera, and, you know, it just went so fast. Yeah, hope you got home as well, James. Nice one. Nice to have met you, although it was briefly. Stuart Donnelly, I need a bus to the Columbus area if possible. Yes, Stuart, it does drop you off about a 2-minute walk away from the Columbus. 5 minutes tops. It drops you off. You're best off really getting off by the Central Centre, by the Vulcano, and then just walking up the street. It might go round and back up past the Columbus. I don't know the route that well. But if you get off at the end of Camison Strip by the Central Centre, then you just walk up and then the Columbus is on the left on the corner, isn't it? So you've got about 5-minute walk max if you've got a suitcase. Everyone's saying bye. There we go. Yeah, we're coming up to the hour. I think I've caught up. Apologies if I've missed anybody's comments. I really am, because they're flying in tonight. It was like when you're on the live over there, you know, you're like that and you're afraid of walking into somebody. So yeah, all I want to say, everybody, is a big thanks for your support. Oh, hang on. One thing I've got to do. Figures. Subscribers, update the board live, 3638. Over 130 new subscribers in the past week. Thank you so much, everybody. Analytics, views, lifetime views. I think this is 2 days behind. Views, 513,670. And watch hours, lifetime, 44,193. There you go, bang up today for you. So 3,630 odd subscribers, over 500,000 views on the channel. Big thanks, everybody. That is mental. I'd never have dreamed in a million years it'd get like that. Get back onto my chat. Never say bye. Yeah, cheers, Martin. Thank you so much. Just checked Google Maps. 40 stops at Columbus. Next stop after Central. There you go. Yeah, it does. You're right. It goes round the corner. It stops outside Central on the right, and then, as I remember it now, the bus goes up the street and it'll go past the Chieftain pub, and it'll probably pull up somewhere there. Bang on. You're right. You need to do the Benidorm fancy dress vlog week vlogs next year. Yeah, maybe next Benidorm is on the list. Yeah, so as I was saying, everybody, big thanks for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Massive welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for coming on board. And everybody like Anne, David, Nikki Dunn, all those, far too many to name, who've been with me since day one, looking after us. I do appreciate it, and moderating and everything else. So, quick recap. I've got a couple of vlogs to go on. I've got the Biggie Veronica's one. That's probably going to be, where are we? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The Biggie Veronica's one will be Thursday or Friday night. I'll drop a note on. That is mental, Veronica's. There's a nightclub one I've got to go on as well. That's in the. I'm actually editing that now. I've started editing that. That needs a bit of editing. And I'll show you Central Hotel, what that's like. They upgraded me to a suite. That was nuts. I did like a last minute booking. I got what I thought was just like a basement room. Got there and the fella goes, "Oh, we're upgrading you to a suite." So basically I had like a 1 bedroom flat to myself. It was absolutely glorious. Can't fault it. Great hotel, Central Centre. If it comes up as reasonably priced and you've got your doubts, book it. It hasn't got a outside seating area. It's got a swimming pool and up on top. I didn't go up there, should have. But in terms of the hotel, staff, cleanliness, can't fault the Central Centre. Yeah, so I'll show you Central Centre in a vlog. So there's 3 or 4 vlogs to go on, a couple of Disney ones, and I'll try and do one Saturday of my gig, and then it's over to Tenerife. So that's what we've got coming up. So thanks again, everybody. Listen, have a great week. Really appreciate you all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a catch up, and I'll look forward to seeing you all on the sunny side. All right. Drop a comment down below, anything you want me to cover while I'm over there. It's going to be a mad one, it's going to be a fast one. It's going to be my 23rd birthday week. There'll be lives, there'll be days out, and nights out as well. So anything you want me to cover, just drop us a line. Nikki put the Instagram up. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all under Cole's Place. Drop us a message on there. And anyone who's on the island next week, if you're up for a pint, give us a shout, all right? Thanks again, everybody. Watch everybody's content, and I'll see you on the sunny side. Take it easy.